Hello, Munch here, and what a treat we have today. Manchester United at home, as well as Atletico Bilbao at home in the third game of our Europa League campaign. But first, let's find out how we've been getting on off of camera. So since you last saw us with 1-0 wins against Cologne and Stoke respectively, it's gone okay actually. We had a 3-1 win away at Burton Albion in the Carabao Cup. The backup brigade got the job done. James Milner, Ricardo Orsolini getting his first for the club, and Thorgan Hazard all on the score sheet there. We then beat Everton 3-0 at home with an absolute thumping. Fiat Arp gets another goal. Sergio Oliveira actually managed to score his first goal for the club, which was pretty impressive. And then Brenner managed also to add to his impressive tally so far, coming off the bench to get a third on the 64th minute. We then travelled away to Vorskia in the Europa League and got a comfortable 3-0 win. It literally could have been anything. Issa Diop got his first for the club, and Moise Kean also get his first of the season, which I think is quite crucial to get him off. We were then brought back down to earth by Chelsea in a 3-0 defeat away at Stamford Bridge. Never really in the game, as you can tell from the stats here. Didn't play particularly well. Willian tore us apart with 2 goals and an assist and a 9.1 rating. And Zahavi, who seems to be a very good player that they've got. Who have they bought him from? From Fuli. I don't actually know where that is. In the Chinese Super League, apparently. They brought him in and he seems to be playing very well. You look at his stats and it's not brilliant, but even now, 32-year-old Israeli doing superbly well. 14 goals and 21 appearances for Chelsea since his move. Pretty impressive. That defeat to Chelsea does actually leave us 5th in the table, but we're still in touch with the top 4. We're only 1 point behind Arsenal and Southampton, who are doing quite well so far in this season. We're level on points for City, with Chelsea, Palace and Liverpool not too far behind. United are already 4 points ahead at the top of the league, but winning the league was never the aim this season. It's all about the top 4 getting the Champions League, so we can attract the kind of player and quality of player that is going to get us up to that Manchester United level. Let's find out how far away we are from them right now. So our record against United is not superb on this game, and Matthias de Ligt, our best defender, is only at 85% conditioning, which is also not really helping me. I kind of want to play him just to get us through the early minutes against United, so here we go. It is our normal lineup. We're going full strength, so we've got Hradecky in goal, Longa at left back, Oxford, de Ligt and Johnny making up the rest of the back 4. Noble, Oliveira and Milner are your usual midfield 3, with Hazard, Solanke and Lanzini up front. So really, if you look at it from last year, only one change in the team. Actually 2, sorry. That's Hradecky and Johnny. So it's good that we've got so much depth. I'm a little bit worried about how the new signings haven't really bedded in yet, and I can't really find much to replace for them. It's a bit concerning. And as a last minute change, actually, I'm going to bring Fiat Arp into the team. It's hard for me to leave him out at the moment. He is our best player. Well, he's not our best player. He's been our best performing player so far this season. It'd be hard of me to take him out. Marko Arnautovic, by the way, is angry with me because I can't find a place for him in the team, and even now I'm still struggling to. It's just because the bench now is so cramped. We're going to go without a second goalkeeper today, actually. I need to make room in case we need to bring on players, and in case of injuries I need to make sure that we have enough going. Felix is on the bench. He will no doubt come on for de Ligt when the time is right. So United lineup with pretty much the same sort of lineup they've had over the last few years. We've got Muslera in goal, Shaw by Lindelof and Vass as their back four and the goalie. Looks pretty solid, to be fair. Pogba and Fred, that's a pretty good midfield too there as well. Alexis Sanchez, who is the bane of my life on this game, he's so good. Juan Mata and Julian Brandt on the wing, and then you've also got Romelu Lukaku up front. And I can see on the bench they've got Henderson, which isn't the best in terms of another goalkeeper, not Jordan. But then you've got Matic, Sabitzer, Rashford, Martial, Michael Keane, is that? Yeah, and Bakambu. So stacked, I think, is the word. I'm going to passionately say we owe United for what happened in the last game. Let's go out and get some revenge. And I mean that. We really need to start taking points off United. They're one of the only big teams that we have really not done that well against. Liverpool, the other one that I seem to struggle against on this game. Press are feeding my lack of Marko Arnautovic, which is never good. I don't really want to lose him, but at the same time, I'm not against losing Arnautovic at this rate. He just doesn't fit in the team anymore. It's been quite an even start. We've actually had the first shot of the game. We've got more possession than United, so this has been a promising start. Our home form is still supreme. I don't think we've dropped a point at our home yet this season, and I'm already looking at that Matthias de Ligt conditioning and getting a little concerned. As Hazard whips in the corner to de Ligt, and he heads just over the bar. Oh, have a little change in camera there. I've just noticed that the webcam has fallen down a little bit there on my face. Not that you want to see more of it. It's been a good start by us, actually. I have to say, we're dominating the game quite well. We're really giving a good account of ourselves. It's just the firepower that United have that scares me a little bit. I'd happily take a draw from this game. There is another highlight, and it looks like it is actually going to fall to the Red Devils as Pogba knocks it to Luke Shaw. And he's knocked it inside to Mata, and he's the man that really gets to me in this game. He makes things tick. Sanchez, we've really got to do a job on him today. He plays a nice ball out to Brandt. I can see the overlapping run from the wing back. Brandt's play back to Mata. The little intricate passing. Romelu Lukaku's pass has gone a little bit astray. Hradecky clears it. Now can Lanzini get on that header? Sure. No, he can't. He knocks it back to Pogba, and it's fallen to Sanchez. We just need to get a grip of the ball again here. The highlight's going on a little bit too long than I would like, and the chance hasn't really happened yet. Mata, nice ball to Lukaku. Is he going to play it back to Pogba? Are we going to get on the break? Is there going to be a chance for this? It doesn't look like it. I mean, come on. You saw how long they kept the ball there. Brilliant probing play from United, and there's not a lot really you can do about that. We've been the better team in the game, and yet, as usual, we find ourselves behind. And I can see this being our first home loss in quite a while, actually. Definitely. I think the last home game we lost was also against United, and Hradecky's got to do better there. Not really impressing me since his move. He's not been the answer to my lack of Timo Horn. I've got to try and encourage the boys. I don't know what we're going to do in the second half. Maybe we go two up top and give them a go. You can't say that we've played poorly in the first half. If anything, we've been the better team. It's just not going for us at the moment. And Thorgan Hazard's picked up an injury, which is less than ideal, but that may give us the chance to go to the 4-4-2 diamond, and maybe that is our way out of this. There is a highlight. Are we going to get a chance? Let's hope it's not a United counter-attack. As Milner picks the ball up, he's knocked it up, back to Milner, to Oliveira. He scored his first goal for the club. He's lost the ball. Shaw's hoofed it long. De Ligt plays a good ball. Now Milner picks up the scraps. Come on, let's not concede here. Thorgan Hazard to Arp. Arp is through. He has a habit of missing really good chances. He's scored a few, but he has a habit of missing really good chances. He'll get better with age, but I need that right now. That should be 1-1. Should be 1-1. Oh, what are you doing to me, Fiat? Apparently it's a drab match. I disagree. I think it's been a pretty good watch. I've told the boys that they're unlucky because I do believe that they are, but what we're going to do is we're going to bring Longley in. It's a risk bringing on Aaron Cresswell when you want to try and be a bit more defensively solid. We're going to take off Thorgan Hazard and bring on Brenner. We're going to let Lanzini go and let him roam around in that attacking midfielder position. If we're going to get anywhere, I kind of feel like it's going to come from Lanzini. He is our best player after all, so let's hope he can pull off something big in this game. Safe to say that since we've gone to the 4-4-2 diamond, it's been a bit rubbish. And United are dominating the ball a lot more, but I really want this formation to work. It suits our players. Even though we have good wingers, it suits our players. As Brandt now picks the ball up on the right hand side as he runs towards Cresswell's completely missed his tackle. Brandt, good save from Hradecky. Oh, Aaron Cresswell, how I've missed you. Okay, right, here we go. Aaron Cresswell's picked up the ball. He knocks it into Lanzini. This is good. Lanzini to Brenner. Brenner plays a lovely ball into Arp. Arp! Oh, he scored! Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Oh, he's offside, isn't he? Oh, it's a superb finish. Great pick out from Brenner. That's what I want. I want those two. They're going to be the two going forward. I need those two to keep playing well. 20 minutes left, and this has been a really good performance on the boys. Regardless of what happens, I'm going to tell them at the end that we've been really unlucky here, because let's be fair, we actually have. So this is what we're going to do. I've taken off Reece Oxford, who hasn't had a very good game, and I've brought on Moise Keane, and we're going to go 3 up top. And we're going to go more direct, relevant defence, be more expressive and exploit the middle. Hopefully, we're just going to be able to attack it around it. We've got the players to do this now. We have the personnel to be able to do this formation. United could easily go off and score 3 right now, but we need to try something. I need to try something to get a result out of this. We deserve a point. Brenner's not impressed since he came on. He's playing at 6.4, and of course, because I've actually tried to make an attacking change, the time is just ebbing away. And this is not how I wanted to start the episode, and this is not how I want to finish it either, with United on the attack. Juan Mata plays it to Matic. This has got top corner written all over it to Brandt. Yeah, of course, yeah. Julian Brandt makes it 2-0. I said that they might get a second, and they have, and it's completely undeserved. Oh, that's frustrating. Final whistle goes. Probably the guy's right. It was a poor game, but United have won, and that's all that matters. I'm going to tell the boys that they were unlucky, because I believe that. We actually, if you look at the stats, we play really, really well. And I'm just a bit pissed off that we've actually not managed to get anything out of that. And that leaves us in 6th position. We're dropping down the table slightly. But You know, United are one of the hardest fixtures. But any other team in the league, I think we can take them on and do quite well at. United seem to, well, they're not even I think it's hard to call United a bogey side when you're West Ham. We can't really afford another loss against Bilbao, because that would be 3 in a row, and really in Football Manager that puts you through a really bad run of form, so we need to fix that. I shall see you for the Bilbao game in a minute. So here we go, viewers. Atletico Bilbao at home. They're going to be in their changeable and white kit by the looks of things, which I quite like that. I love Atletico Bilbao's kit. As you can tell, we're actually top of the group, because Bilbao dropped points against Cologne in their last game, which is good news for us. That, in my mind, means that if we win this game, we've essentially almost put ourselves through. We'd be 5 points ahead of Bilbao and Cologne, because I'm assuming that they're going to beat Vorskia. Do that, and then pick up a couple of points away in the next few ties, and we could even top the group and just get it done and dusted. I'm excited. It's time for the changed lineup. So as you can tell, it's all change in the lineup for this game. We've got Herodecki in goal. Longlet is actually still going to retain his place at left back. Felix Diop and Weiser make up the back 4, along with Drinkwater, Fornals. Jimmy Milner also is in the Mazzara position. I'm actually a little bit weaker in the midfield, central midfield area, and I want to have a look at that, because I need someone else that can play this role after Milner, because he's obviously not getting any older at the ripe old age of 33, and his physicals are beginning to go down, so I really need to find a replacement there. And then up front we have Marko Arnautovic, because he wants some game time, Dominic Solanke, and Orsolini, who's impressed me when he's played so far. On the bench, notable mentions that Danny Welbeck has come back into the side. Brenner and Moise Keane are also on there, so hopefully we'll just be able to change around the front 3. Inaki Williams up front, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to mark. Look at these stats. £53 million he's rated at. I'd give anything to have him. He might be a signing for next year. I've said the media have given them a lot of credit lately. Get out there, show them why. I just want to win. I just want to win. We're playing well at the moment, but we're just not doing enough to get over the line in games. But there is a highlight. As Arnautovic just hoops it towards Munaim, but he clears it rather aimlessly towards Danny Drinkwater. Now, come on, Danny, what can you do? That's a great ball in to Solanke, and he's hit the bar. Oh my god. Lovely play from Danny Drinkwater, a superb ball in. Pretty poor from Dominic. You'd imagine he should really have scored that. There's another chance. We have gone attacking to start the game. I want to try and get it won in the first few minutes, or in the first half basically. It's a lovely ball down from Longlet towards Solanke. He whips the ball in towards the back post. He's hit the bar again, has he? Or has he already just stopped it on the line? It looks like he just stopped it on the line. Oh, the chances are there. We're just not finishing them. I need to find information that allows me to play the 2 up top, but with the wingers. I would go for it at the back, but I just know in this game that you'll just get shafted. I think we could get away with it at home, but I think we tend to, touch wood, we tend to win at home anyway. So with our 4-1-2-3 formation, so why would I really want to change it? It's hard to say. Bilbao have had more shots, but I haven't seen a highlight from him yet, and I'm getting a bit cheesed off with how we're playing here, because there's something not right. There's something not right in the team this year. I've not felt comfortable in many of the games. The signings aren't bad. I just feel like we're just not really playing at our capacity. Well, frankly, that was drab. So I'm going to tell the boys that I'm not happy with what I've just seen, because I'm not. That is not good enough. Milner's going to come off. We are going to bring on Brenner. I thought I was going to try and bring on Brenner. Milner's coming off. Brenner's coming on. I'm going to get a little bit more attacking now. I'm going to put Danny Drinkwater in his preferred position, and Fornals can play as an attacking playmaker. So we're going to have lots of playmakery bits in the middle of the park. Playmakery bits? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm not sure really what the problem is. I don't know if it's because we're not... It's where the focus of the attacks are, or... You know, it's just not with it this year. This is something not quite right. Now, Bilbao have the ball here in the first highlight of the second half, and this is concerning because I've gone a little bit attacking. But that's well played from Diop to get the ball for Inaki Williams. Anytime someone wants to go and pick it up, considering I've said to everyone to close down and hassle, just to let the ball run around there in the middle of the pitch is a bit infuriating. And then it's found its way to Uriah, their right back, who knocks into Susayeta. He's played a good ball to DeMarcos. I can see Williams nearly getting through, but Diop's done well there. Well done. Come on, Issa, you're a good man. Funny to see that he might actually be moving to West Ham in real life. It looked like there was a confirmed, well, not a confirmed chance of it. It looks very likely he's going to move to West Ham in real life. So, Mystic Mike. Brenner, great ball over the top to Dom. Yeah, there you go. Dominic Solanke makes it 1-0. A lovely ball in from Brenner. 2 up top. I have to figure out a way to play 2 up top. It was good play by Orsolini. A lovely run. He's knocked a nice ball into Brenner. He looked up. Great ball in. And a superb header from Dominic Solanke. Get in. Come on. That's what we want to see. Over an hour in now. We've made quite a lot of changes, but Orsolini's not having the best game in the world. I'm going to bring Danny Welbeck on. It's been a while since we played Danny. I'm going to bring him on. His first appearance for the season, considering he was injured for a long period of it. It's nice to have him back. Hopefully he can get on the score sheet and put this to bed every time there's an injury now, because if we go down to an injury, we're only going to have 10 players on the pitch. So let's not do that, shall we? Brenner's down the line here. This is a nice bit of play. He whips it in. Solanke heads it over. Not really what I had in mind, Dom. I won't lie, mate. And there's another highlight. Here we go. Finally, all the highlights are coming in now. Felix knocks it wide to Weiser. Now what can we do? He plays it to Welbeck. Lovely ball from Danny inside to Oliveira. And can Sergio keep it ticking over? Come on, Danny, make that run. I can see it. That's a pretty poor cross from Oliveira. That's well hassled though from Danny Drinkwater. And oh no, they've knocked the ball over the top. Is Villalba going to get there ahead of Felix? No. Danny Drinkwater mops up nicely. He's had a very impressive game so far. And Arnautovic, who wants to be in the first team, has not really done anything to impress me. So he's playing for his place in the squad at the moment, let alone the team. That is a great ball over there, and I don't like the fact Haradeki's come forward. That's a superb ball. Forget what I said, Haradeki. Lovely. Brenner must be 2. Yeah, Brenner doesn't miss. Let's never ever play that again in another episode, because that's going to come back to haunt me. But Brenner makes it 2-0, and Haradeki gets an assist. Oh, we could actually see a 7 rating for a goalkeeper. Unreal scenes. I genuinely was pooing my pants a little bit here when Haradeki came off his line, because you know what that means. But what a ball. He's picked, I don't even know if he's picked the run, if he's just punted it, and it's an unorthodox finish from Brenner, but it's a goal nonetheless, and that makes it 2, and you would hope that that is game over. We've just kind of done them with a couple of, well, a bit of good old English football, I think. Just some kick and run, get it wide, smash it in, kick and run football. We love that. Ignacio Martinez knocks it wide, and it's fallen to Weiser, plays it into Danny. We have 30 seconds left on the clock. Go on, Danny, take him on. Good ball from Danny towards Brenner. Brenner's got on it. What's he going to do here? Is he going to try and whip it in? He is, and it's gone straight to Ariza Balaga, who is called keeper, ironically, in this game. And that will do. A 2-0 win at home, and you'd think that that is at least qualification from the group secured. Brenner comes on to get man of the match. I have to find a way. I have to find a formation. That means that we can play 2 up top. We're so much more dangerous when we do that. If you have any suggestions in the comments, please fire them my way. What we'll do is I think we'll pick the pace up a little bit in this season, and we're going to come back for, see, obviously Liverpool and Arsenal games kind of like shout out to you there, but we've seen a lot of Liverpool in the saves so far. We've also seen a lot of Arsenal, but I don't really want to bother you watching Forska, so maybe we come back for the Arsenal-Southampton games, or maybe we do a triple header with Liverpool, Arsenal and Southampton. Depends on how we're getting on in the league. We'll come back, but either way, we'll come back after the Cologne game at some point. Thank you so much for watching the episode. If you have enjoyed it, then please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on what formation we can play where we can get 2 strikers up top, and preferably with wingers, because we've got some good players in that part. Look forward to hearing what you say. Thanks so much for watching the series, and until I see you again, stay cool.